Vlogmas. Day 21. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas every single day. It's so crazy. This month has flown by. I am currently filling up the dog's water bowl because I dumped it out and cleaned it. So now I'm refilling it. But it is cookie day. We're gonna make some cookies and some other little tasty treats. And I'm very excited. But first, we need to do the advent calendar. I also know Colton requested coffee, so I need to make him some coffee. I want to clean up the kitchen and the living room area, pick it up really quick before I start this adventure. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a fun day. All right, Keurig, day 21. Oh, how fun! Today even has some gingerbread cookies on it. Also, I have my Mickey gingerbread shirt on, so it's just fitting. It's all fitting all the way around for today. But anyways, oh, boop. Okay, 21. Reindeer blend, cherry and decadent dark roast coffee. Hope you can't see that. Interesting. The dark roast coffee throws me off, but I will try it. Colton doesn't like flavored coffee, so I will be the one to try this. And since this is a caribou coffee flavor, I'm gonna make him the caribou blend coffee, so that we're just having a caribou coffee morning, you know? Let me put you right there. So, let's do this one. Actually, let's do this one. I'm gonna put his coffee in our Nashville Starbucks coffee mug. Okay, this is gonna be difficult because I'm filming this on my phone, and I haven't filmed on my phone in a little bit. But the camera's on the counter, and I wanted to document this before I drink it. And I'm gonna keep looking at the screen and not the camera. All right, so I made my little cherry coffee, and I put the Sweet Cream International Delights creamer in it. So let's taste it. I'm afraid it's gonna be way too strong. I don't taste any cherry in that. I just taste very, very strong coffee. So I'm gonna go ask Colton if he wants this because I cannot drink that. It's so dark and so bitter. So Colton hadn't even drinking his coffee that I made him yet. So I just dumped that nasty coffee because it was no good. And I made myself my trusty gingerbread chai. So I'm gonna drink that. Harold is vacuuming. I'm waiting on the camera to charge. That way it's all charged up before we start baking and doing all that stuff because I don't want it to die in the middle of it. And I do have a backup charger, but I don't want to go through both of them in a short amount of time and don't even like film everything, you know? So I'd rather start off with the camera being fully charged and the battery backup and go from there. So it's 10:17. We got all day. But for the time being, I'm gonna watch a little bit of YouTube, watch some Vlogmas episodes that were uploaded this morning, and enjoy my chai, and then we'll get to baking. George has designated this as his little cozy sunbathing spot. Nova, I don't know what Nova's doing. Jojo, why don't we go inside? It's kind of chilly. You can sunbathe from in the house, bud. You can sunbathe inside, baby. Come on. I'll get you a cookie. You want to get a cookie? Let's go get a cookie. Come on. Nova, let's get a cookie. Nova, you want a treat? We're going to go get a treat. Come on. She don't care. Come on. Let's go get a cookie. All right, let's go. I didn't bring the camera, but we left and did a little shopping.
Give me that. Let me go quick. What's this? What's this do?
This
real quick.
This is a hair mask.
Hair. Smell good. Burberry. Skin for old people. Second skin for old people. Third skin for old people. Dior. Smell good. Off rip. You gotta do it quick. Okay. Liz Haley's. She can talk about it. I don't know about that. Oh my gosh, there's a dog running.
A dog!
Oh. They're like trying to scoop him up. Went running.
Why'd they come to the mall with their dog?
Why is her shoes falling out to get? It's just. That's what happens when you get a kid. Look at that kid. She looks well behaved though.
She does look well behaved.
She's just chilling.
There's a little dog just trying to escape.
That ain't a little dog. That's a golden retriever.
He was trying to escape.
He was trying to get out.
He was a young one though.
He was littler.
Crazy. Anyways, this is a deep treatment mask for my hair because my hair is frizzy and I can't ever seem to fix it. So we're gonna try this because this was recommended to me like 2 years ago and I never bought it. So now I bought it.
I don't feel like it's the same.
I don't know.
Am I right?
I don't know.
Am I crazy?
I'm not gonna know until I smell it. There's too many bottles.
Oh no, but it's supposed to say out of perfume. That's just perfume. Pretty sure.
No.
So that's the main one I'm looking forward to.
Colton was using his eyeballs, and he was right. So we went back in, got the correct one, and got a refund. So, good stuff. Okay, we're gonna make my holiday pretzels first, because they'll take the least amount of time. So, oh, wrong way. Okay, so that's preheating. Now I already did this, I already lined this. So now I need to pull out the pretzels and I need to put pretzels all over this. Okay, I cut this down because it is too much. So we're gonna spread these out now. Okay, now I have my Rolos. Unfortunately, they're all wrapped. So I'm gonna have to unwrap every single one of these. Rolos are completely on there. So we're gonna put them in the oven for 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll take them out and we'll put the little M&Ms on them. All right, I got the holiday M&Ms. I'm just gonna cut this top part off and pour it in here so that it'll be easy for me to put them on top of the Rolos. All right, watch out, bud. Those are now out, so they should be kind of melty. And you just put your M&M on there. Oh, maybe they aren't melty enough. Stick them back in for 1 more minute. So they've been in there for another minute. So let's try this again. There we go. They're more melty now. So the next treat that I'm gonna make is no-bake cookies. So super easy, but I'm gonna start by lining my countertop with parchment paper. Okay, now I have a big pot. This is what I'm gonna start making my mixture in and go from there. Hopefully this will be big enough. Fingers crossed. I'm going to start preheating the oven to 350 for our next set of cookies. But that way we're not waiting on that. I'm gonna start preheating that now. All right, for starters, we need to add sugar, milk, butter, and cocoa powder to this. So we need, let's see. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna measure out my 2 cups here. The next thing I need is 1/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. So I'm gonna go measure this out over the sink because I feel like I'm gonna make a mess. All right, cocoa powder in. And then we need to do 1/2 cup of milk and 1/2 cup of butter. I have some sticks of butter. So 1/2 cup of butter is a whole stick of butter. So we're just gonna try not to touch the butter. Oh, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen that way. So first off, we should probably also turn this up. So I'm gonna put this on medium for now. What is the struggle that I'm living right now? Oh my goodness. Okay. That is in there now. After a struggle, you know? The struggle that I'm currently living. And then we're gonna do 1/2 cup of milk. That is more than 1/2 cup of milk. All right, 1/2 cup of milk. And we're gonna start whisking her together. So this will start getting blended together. My butter's gonna start melting shortly. And I'm just gonna keep sitting here whisking this. And what we're looking for is waiting for it to boil. And then once it starts boiling, we want it to boil for 1 minute. All right, it already started boiling. So I already set my timer, but it's about to be done. And we're gonna remove it from the heat and start in our peanut butter. A tablespoon, oh, if I didn't tell you already, 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and 3 cups of oats. So this is done. We're gonna remove it from the heat. Add in our peanut butter. Let me move y'all so that y'all can see. All right, so here is what I have. Are you in focus? No. There we go. Okay. So my peanut butter is in here. I'm gonna mix this up, get it all melty and all combined. And then we'll add our 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Do I have vanilla opened? I I do have some vanilla opened. I couldn't remember if I did, so I did buy more vanilla. So we'll put that back in there and we'll use the one that I already have opened that apparently the movers taped when we moved. So that's interesting. All right, this is almost all mixed in together. I'm only seeing a couple chunks. All right. Now we gotta figure out how to get this tape off here. Where's my scissors? All right. 1 tablespoon of vanilla. There's that. And then we're going to mix this all together until this is well combined. It smells so good. So good. Oh my gosh. When have you not been able to see this? I'm so sorry. I don't know when that changed. Thought you were facing this pot the whole time. So I don't know when it stopped facing it. So peanut butter blended in there, vanilla's all blended in there. Now we're gonna get our oats. So we have some quick oats. I just have the Great Value brand, but obviously you use whatever brand your heart desires. And then, so, okay, turn around here. It's been a while since I have made no-bake cookies, and clearly, because last time I made no-bake cookies, this was a metal little seal, and now it's a little plastic little thing. Fancy. Anyways, now we need 3 cups of oats. I'm gonna make a mess, I already know it. There is 1.5 cups. I'm gonna stir that in first. And then I'll do the rest of them. This is one of Colton's favorite cookies, so that's part of why I decided to do no-bake cookies. All right, so that's mixed in there. Now, we're gonna do the rest. All right. All right. So now that this is all mixed together, we're going to transfer it to our parchment paper that we laid out earlier. I'm just now realizing that I don't have a cookie little spoon thingy because mine broke. So we're just gonna use this spoon here and plop them on there. They're gonna be a little odd shaped, but it's okay. You can't see it right now anyways, so what's it matter? Maybe I'll perfect it before I get to where you can even see it. Oh, nope, you can see that one. Okay, I got them all spooned out here. So now they're gonna have to sit here for at least 30 minutes and sit here and set. But they look good, and I think Colton will be happy with them. All right, for our third batch of cookies, gotta bring out the big guns. You don't necessarily have, where are you? You don't necessarily have to bring out big guns if you don't have big guns, but I don't want to mix this one by hand, so I'm using my KitchenAid. Okay, since we've already preheated our oven to 350, that's good to go. So now we need to put in our butter. So this is 1 stick of butter, or 1/2 a cup. There's that. We need a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. I'm gonna do this over the sink. Okay, so 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and then we need a full cup of brown sugar. Put that over there. Since I've already got sugar in this one, I'm going to just use it again. Pack it in there with my fingers. Oh no, I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna make a mess. There's no way around it. Okay, just a little bit more. That's absolutely too much. But we just won't put as much in the next one, you know? Just flung brown sugar everywhere. Okay, so there's 1/2 cup. And it's just falling out. Why is brown sugar so messy? It's so messy. All right, we're gonna call that good. Roll it up and we're gonna put it back in this. We're gonna call that good since I overfilled the other one. And then we're just gonna put this in the sink. Okay, and while that's blending away, we need 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. So, oh, I just shot that everywhere. Okay, 1 egg yolk, and I accidentally cracked it, so that's fun. And oh, I have my other egg right here. Alright, so that's ready to go. Now that this is what it's looking like. So I'm gonna call that fluffy. I don't know what else they would mean by fluffy. So that's what we're getting. So now I'm gonna take my 1 egg and my egg yolk, and I'm gonna toss that in there. Kinda I need a little spatula. Because I cracked my yolk on accident. So get in there, you little yolky. Bump some of these off. Clean that off of there. I'm just doing such a great job. Maybe don't follow baking tips from me, or don't take baking tips from me. I'm not sure what you want to say, but maybe I'm not the person to give them. So now we're gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. My teaspoon is dirty, so we're gonna use 1/2 teaspoon. So we're gonna do 3 of these bad boys. 1. 2. 3. There you go. You got 3 different languages for my counting skills. English, Spanish, and French. Alright, so now we're gonna blend this together and get that a-going. I don't know how fast I'm supposed to get to go, but it makes me scared to do it any faster than that. Alright, I have a bowl for our dry ingredients. How big is this measuring cup here? 1 cup. Alright, perfect. So, always make sure you level your flour. So there's 1. And there is 2 cups. All right, now we have our baking powder. All right. Did I throw out my thing? Oh no! What do I have in here? I have a 1/2 teaspoon. All right, this will be fun. So I need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And then we need a full teaspoon. I'm gonna turn that off. We need a full teaspoon of baking soda. I hope that you heard anything I've said over this blending. If not, I'm sorry. But also, down below, down there, I'm gonna put all these recipes so that if you want to make them, you can make them. Maybe make them better than I can, you know? Anyways, so full teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. Got it? Got it. All right. Now, this baggie sucks. I'm gonna put that in something else. That sucks. Okay, now we need some salt. Oh, salt! Okay, now we need, where's the salt? I need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Let's not put that over that, because that sounds dangerous. All right, now I got a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we're gonna get us a little spatula, and we're just gonna mix that together. Mix our dry ingredients together so that they can get to know each other. Don't make a mess. Unfortunately, I already started, so why not continue? But there's that. My dry ingredients are mixed. Fun times. Now, we're gonna turn this back on. I'm afraid to dump this in there because it's gonna get dangerous. So let's actually, let's do this. Let's scrape down the sides first. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. I think I just went through like 7 different songs right now. All right. Alrighty, alrighty, alright. Alright. Get them. Get off of my thingamabob. Just get off there. Get off. Get off. You clearly don't listen. Alright. There's that. Now, I need a lot of things, but mostly I need this to go in here now. But we're gonna do it gradually. So we're gonna do just a little bit. You can't even see that. I'm a great filmographer. So just a little bit at a time, okay? We don't want to overwhelm. We don't want to overwhelm. What should I name my KitchenAid? I like to name my things, but I've never named my KitchenAid. So what should we name her? Let me know down in the comments what we should name my KitchenAid. So there's that. We're gonna add some more. I think we're doing a great job, guys. Thanks for being here for the moral support, you know? It's looking great. It's looking great. Alright. A little bit more. You know, I probably should just like, maybe. I was gonna say maybe I need to scrape that off, but it looks like it's going okay. It looks like it's coming off there. It's fine. Let's turn this off really quick. Oh yeah. She's getting cookie doughy. Alright. Get off there. Just get off there. Just get off. It's okay. Go be with your friends. Go be with your friends. I don't know if I'm annoying or if I'm entertaining. I'm not really sure which, but I need you to know I'm like this all the time. My mother can attest to it, and my husband can attest to it. I like to sing what I'm doing when I'm doing it. I don't know why I'm like this, but I am. So, there's that. Welcome to my world. Alright. This is in all mixed it up. You know? It's all cookie dough'd. Very, very cookie doughy. Anyways, let's see how well this goes. We need a fourth of a cup. Oh, sorry, no, I lied. We need a whole cup of M&Ms. I am using the holiday M&Ms. Oh no! Alright, half a cup. We'll just pour that all in there. Alright, so we're gonna do our very best to fold in these M&Ms. I feel like I'm rowing a boat. This is very tough. Let me tell you though, it ain't gonna be sticky when I need to put it on parchment paper to bake. So there's at least that. Ooh. Now we need to do a half a cup of chocolate chips. Yep. All right. Now we gotta mix this in here. I'm gonna stop filming this because this is taking too long. And I'll just show you what it looks like after. This is what she's looking like. Oh, would you like to see this? This is what she's looking like. I've also decided that I'm resorting to using my hands to put this on a cookie sheet. Because it's hard. It's hard to do. She's a very stiff cookie dough. The instructions that I took said nowhere about mini chocolate chips, mini M&Ms, nothing like that. And I almost feel like this was too much. So it says 1 1/4 cup M&Ms, and a fourth of that cup is supposed to be used to like top the M&Ms. I have so many M&Ms here that ain't sticking in this cookie dough. There ain't no way that I'm gonna be adding more to it because there's just too many in here. So I'm gonna line a sheet. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna line a baking sheet with parchment paper, and we're gonna add this. We're gonna put this in balls like this, and we're gonna put it on that parchment paper. Okay, I have one sheet done. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven so it'll start, and I can get a little rotation going. But we're gonna put them in the oven for 10 minutes. I'm realizing I'm probably making these cookies too big. But at this point, I really don't care. I really don't care. We're the ones eating them, so what's it matter? Baking is a lot of work, but at least I get tasty treats, you know? Like I said, if you guys want to make any of these things, I'm going to put the recipes down in the description below. That way you can make them, because for the most part they're pretty easy. This cookie dough, I think they just tell you to put too much in there, or they like to inform you you should use mini M&Ms and mini chocolate chips, because I feel like there's not enough. It's time for our stuff to come out of the oven. There's not enough dough to M&M chocolate chip ratio, I think. Okay, I'm putting them in there for 2 more minutes, I think, because I made them so big. Recipe says 10 to 12 minutes, but I made mine really big. So, since I don't have a cookie scoop, I'm just measuring with my heart. So, 12 minutes, and then we'll see what they look like. And however, try one of these bad boys. We got the chocolate, the caramel, the salty pretzel. So good. So good. Highly recommend. I'm also gonna try one of my no bakes, but like one of the little droplings. That's so good. No bakes are so easy and they're so tasty. And they have oats in them. So that means they're healthy, right? Pretty sure. They're out of the oven at 12 minutes. I think they're done. They look good.
You have it flipped around at me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at all these goodies.
It looks smoky in here.
It doesn't look smoky to me.
Huh?
It doesn't look smoky to me.
It's hot.
The back of your head is fuzz all over it.
I believe it.
Look at that. Look at that. The shirt. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Wow. I started doing this without thinking about showing y'all. But now that they've sat out of the oven for a couple minutes, I am now transferring them to a cooling rack. Honestly, I'm just gonna pick them up because this is not working out for me. I previously stated, there's definitely more M&Ms and chocolate chips than in there than needs to be. I purposely went back through for this set and was like pushing more M&Ms and chocolate chips into the cookie just to like use up some of this. Because now all of this is just trash, which is kind of annoying. Okay, the last batch came out. So this is what we're looking like. There's those. And those. And all of these. And I haven't made cookies in quite a few years. This is a lot of work. The cleanup's the worst part. The bacon is fine, but I hate cleaning up after. That's just not fun. I can go ahead and get it done. I'm gonna do our puzzle really quick and get day 21 completed. Here we are before day 21. And the left corner is finished. Only 3 days left. Okay, cookies are all done. I have taken a shower. I also want to say, if you are looking for a hair mask, so far I suggest this one. I normally wait till my hair is dry before I ever touch it with a brush. After I used the mask, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna see. I was able to brush all of my hair in under 5 minutes. no rats and hard to get out tangles. I just had the normal like wet hair, trying to brush it, it kind of knots up, easy to get out. So far I recommend this. So we'll see what my hair looks like when it dries, because I'm hoping it's not as frizzy as it normally is, because it was my whole purpose of buying this. So anyways, so far I'm impressed. But now it is time for dinner. And unintentionally, this is what we're having, because I was going to make this for lunch, and then we left the house and didn't get back until like 2 o'clock. And we had some Annie Ann's pretzel dog things and didn't eat lunch. So this is now what we're having for dinner tonight. All right, our little tacos are done. So we're gonna sit here and eat our tacos. Jojo's gonna try to steal my tacos, even though he just had his Denny's. And watch some Disney vlogs. I also ended up putting in an Amazon Fresh order, and it's set to arrive between 9 and 11 p.m. tonight. So it may be a night that we're staying up a little past our bedtime, waiting for that to arrive. So yeah. But for now, I'm gonna eat this and watch some vlogs. All right, 8, 9. Today, the 9th day. I think it is. All right, there's one. These are hard to open. Okay. All right. All right, enjoy. Happy December 21st. All right, my Amazon Fresh order is here. It is 10:21. I'm gonna run through really quick, show you everything I got, and then we're gonna sign off so I can get this edited and thrown up really quick and go to bed. This right here is what started this whole Amazon Fresh order, because when I was making dinner I was like, oh my gosh, I'm almost out of mayonnaise. I am not going to the store. I was just at the store. I'll just get some on Amazon. Well, then while I was getting this added to the cart, I was like, oh man, I also need to get some of this, because Taco Bell, every time we DoorDash, doesn't ever give us mild sauce. So I need this so that we have it at all times. And then when I added this to the cart and went to the cart to look, this was under Amazon Fresh, and I had to order a certain amount to get it delivered without paying a fee. And if you know me, I'll get stuff and throw it in the cart just so I don't have to pay shipping fees. So we got mayo and Taco Bell mild sauce. We got some apples, some hot dog buns that I forgot for our hot dogs that I bought the other day. I thought these looked good, so I got these stuffed hash browns, meat lovers for breakfast. I also got maple griddle cake, sausage, egg, and cheese, because I thought that looked good. Also got some more syrup, because we're almost out of syrup. I saw these I'm not even in frame. I saw these snowflakes, that's what they're called, snowflake pastas on there, and I was like, I have to get that. And then I got Colton some bell peppers, those 3 colors. I got him some pomegranates, which he was very ecstatic about. I got an onion because I want to make tater tot casserole, so I needed an onion. I got a little thing of popcorn because the other day Colton was asking if we had popcorn and we did not, so I got that. I got 2 of these honey roast turkey breast, Colby Jack cheese, and wheat crackers for little quick lunch things. I got these veggie dip packs to have as like a snack or some lunches, something like that. I got 2 of these guacamole and tortilla rolled chips. These are really good. I picked up this creamer because I'm almost out of my gingerbread one, and they didn't have a gingerbread one on there. So I thought this would be good. So I got that. I got some eggnog because it's almost Christmas. And I only had eggnog one time this season, and it was like November 1st. So I got that. Then I got 2 things of body armor. I love body armor, and I used to buy it all the time, and I don't know why I stopped. But I got 2 things of body armor, and then I got a big old thing of Coke Zero, 2 things of Dr. Pepper cream soda, because this is my favorite pop right now. Is my favorite thing. If you have not tried it, try it. Some Diet Pepsi. And then I saw this wild cherry and cream Pepsi, 0 sugar, so I got that because why not? So that is my little baby grocery haul. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking that I might start ordering my groceries through Amazon Fresh, because this, like, I feel like I got more stuff than I get going to the actual Walmart. And I got name brand stuff. I spent $100. And I got more than I got the other day going to Walmart getting not name brand stuff. And I spent over $100. So, kind of crazy. So I'm thinking maybe I start doing Amazon Fresh. Plus that saves me from being like, ooh, look at those cookies in the bakery. Let's get those, you know? So I think I might start doing this. We'll see. Because I did see that they have like milk on there and stuff like that. I literally ordered this at 6 o'clock and it's delivered at 10:30. So I think it's probably going to be worth it. So I'm very excited. But I'm going to get this all put away. And then I'm going to go to bed. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video, leave a comment down below what I should name my KitchenAid. Because if you haven't answered that question already, you need to answer it now. Just saying. But I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.